What's going on, people? Welcome to Football Carnage, and we are back with another episode of Chaos. We got a lot to get into. Champions League games wrapped up, a lot of transfer rumors that are going on at both our clubs as well. I need you guys to smash that like button immediately. We need 100 minimum. And make sure you check out okjersey.com. Link is pinned at the top of the chat. Amazing quality kits. Use my code WILL. World Cup is around the corner. Get your merch. Big up Isko, Cule Podcast, Barca Boy, Madrid Sam, Kunde, and Yonis. What's going on, guys? How's everybody doing? Wonderful Friday. It's the 13th as well. If you're superstitious, I know some people care about that, but what's good?
Even Madridistas must be happy.
Fantastic, bro. I'm living life. Can't lie.
Bro, why? Where's the
I'm just waiting for the Barcelona people,
Everyone expected Madrid to win this game. That's all I have to say. Everyone expected.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
Doing good, bro. Doing good. You know what I'm saying? Another chaos.
Why are you wearing shades?
I'm in Warya.
Yeah, get them shades off, bro.
Why are you wearing shades?
You might be the most
Hold on.
shameless.
Hold on. Man said, why am I wearing shades, bro? Look at that La Liga table. Just Google it, refresh.
That's right.
I don't want to talk about La Liga, right? You know what I'm saying?
Liga.
A real title race.
Dude, was La Liga played on Wednesday and Tuesday?
Bro, I can wear the shades until you guys are top spot. I'm going to keep wearing the shades.
Cool. Until you win another UCL, then come back to me. Gracias.
Okay. Hey, don't choke the city, bro.
Tell me whether your midfielder scores a hat trick, buddy.
Listen, Yonis.
The fact that you need to remember scores hat trick says enough about your team.
To be fair, brother, I won. You didn't win. So.
Okay.
No, we won. First game, I was going to get a draw. We got a draw, so we definitely.
Yeah.
Win.
Are you being serious?
That was the game plan, bro.
Was the game plan to get a draw?
I felt like that's how he set us up. Not get a draw, but don't lose.
Okay, wait. But the champions of Spain, one of the biggest clubs in the world, playing for a draw versus bottom half of the table, Newcastle.
Yeah.
Come
Well,
on.
not bottom half. They're
but everybody predicted a win,
No, I think right there context matters. I'm with Barca Boy here. I think with how
120 minutes against City 2 years ago.
how the game was going and how Barcelona were coming into the match, I think and especially how Barcelona in the first leg against Atletico, how that unfolded. I think how Barcelona set up, of course, it wasn't like the performance wasn't ideal, but Barcelona got the job done.
Fair enough. We'll talk about the Barca game a little bit later, right? We will start with Madrid City. Guys, make sure that you're subscribed to everybody that you see up here. Almost forgot to mention that, right? All their links are right at the top of the description. So when you smash that like button, which you should be doing as I'm yapping right now, go into the description. You subscribe to every single one of them. It takes you 2 seconds, all right? So let's stop being stingy here, people. But look, we do have a lot to get into, right? So, let's not waste too much time. We do have Vator joining us eventually, right? He said he's running a little bit late, but we do have a Man City fan that should be here to, kind of talk about the game. Hopefully, he doesn't go too late. But before we do that, right, I did want to show you guys something real quick.
Hala Madrid.
Perfect.
Hala Madrid.
Perfect.
Hala Madrid.
Perfect.
Hala Madrid.
Perfect.
Hala Madrid. 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 Hala Madrid.
Yo,
Hey, more, bro.
Wait, what is this, brother?
Look at these Barca fans doing these.
Exactly what we do. What are these bets? It was like last week.
Why do you guys believe in whatever Carnage has posted? It's AI.
Brother. It's AI.
I watched it live. How about that, bro?
No, it's
the
AI.
popular one with Will about the Super Cup final. But the one about FIFA, this stuff.
Listen,
just putting your necks on the line for no reason.
I agree. Hala Madrid.
No.
Thank
You
you,
know
bro.
what? I said this.
Thank you,
I actually, it's all on me because I did this bet unprovoked. I literally just said this. If Real Madrid wins this game by 3 goals, I'll say Real Madrid 100%. Like I said that like unprovoked, and they actually ended up
You
winning.
know what? Fair
So
though.
I
That's
was
like, that is crazy. That you said that.
We'll say this
Oh my God.
Bro, I'm gonna be real. No one, and I'm gonna say this, no one predicted we're gonna win by 3 goals.
Yeah.
Exactly. It was
That was a
ridiculous.
crazy result.
Like that.
I mean, you didn't.
Yeah, but
You definitely didn't,
No, here's the thing. I know you predicted the win. Listen, fair enough. The delusion won this time. Fair enough. But here's the thing.
Bro.
You predicted, yeah, but you said 2-1. You never said we're
No,
winning.
no. This is about you, bro. This is not about me.
Nah, Sam, I'm not
just
gonna lie,
making-
bro. You said you guys are gonna lose 6-1, bro. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? You
hold
can't
it, bro.
slip
You're a
up
Barca
6-1,
fan in this
bro.
corner.
You said 6-1. You didn't say we're gonna lose like 3-2. You said 6-1.
But I said
bro.
6, bro.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yonis, look at me. Does it look like I really give a toss now?
Okay, bro.
Do I look angry? Do I look sad that I was wrong? Or do I look happy that I was proven wrong?
Obviously, you're happy, but
Exactly. See?
How did you celebrate those goals?
Bro, you know what? What?
Yeah, he was 50.
How did you celebrate those goals? Were you
I
angry?
was celebrating, bro. Go and watch my watch and you'll see the way I was celebrating, throwing myself on the bed and everything, pulls no dick and all that stuff.
whoa.
Bro, the point is, bro. Look, the point is this, bro. Look, I support the institution. I don't support, X, Y, and Z. I just made a prediction, and do you know why? That was based off of one, how we performed against Benfica. Number two, how we had been in the league and everything, the way everything was going on with the injuries and everything. I was just like, I didn't see any confidence. But do you know what?
Nah, but 6-1 is still mad though.
Yeah,
I
crazy.
can't believe it, bro.
But Will, think about it this way. Look, those injuries that we had, all right?
Yeah.
And then I looked at the lineup and I was like, dude, what is this? But then I will say this. As soon as I saw City's lineup, yeah, O'Reilly as left back, and then you saw was it Bernardo in the midfield, you just knew Roger was gonna have to do everything on his own. Then I was a bit shocked because I was like, yo, he and Cherky was left on the bench. But still, the point is, bro, the way we had performed, there was no reason for me to.
Nah, I hear it.
There was a reason,
but
bro.
6-1 though.
No,
like,
there was no
if you would have
reason,
said
bro.
There was
Real
a reason,
Madrid
bro.
we're gonna lose 3-2, I don't think anybody would be sitting there saying, "Sam, that's crazy." Right? Like nobody would have been
Yeah,
getting.
but this is the issue. Yeah,
but
Will,
6-1 is mad though.
Even
but
3-0. Like
To be
6-1
fair,
is
defend him a
fine.
little bit. He did say 6-1 in aggregate, not in this game specifically.
Yeah, but it's still crazy, bro.
That's still crazy.
It's
Yo,
so
Yeah.
6-1 is built. Yo, stop. 6-1 is still built. Like, let's not act like 6-1 is like a great score.
That's like Dave
Let me
predictions,
explain
bro.
this thing, because a lot of people think I would say, oh, you said 6-1 in one game. No. I said we're losing 2-1 at home, and then I said we're getting smashed up.
You
at the
changed it around, though, yeah? You spun it around.
No, I
First, you
didn't
said
spin.
4-1
I
at
didn't
home, which is crazy work, bro.
I never once said for one at
Yeah,
home. That's a
you did.
lie.
No,
No, I
you-
didn't.
no.
No,
By
I
the way,
didn't.
guys,
Look,
before we
on-
get into the
on
game,
my
let me just
mum,
grab
I
this
didn't
super
say
chat
that.
real quick.
Come on, bro. Allow it. I never said 4-1 at home.
Yeah, big up to Grim Reaper. It says Barca reacts, got his Frozone shades on like they won their game. Fries in the bag.
Gang go.
You want to respond to that, Yonis?
Okay, let me respond, bro. Like I said, bro, are we not gonna talk about La Liga later on? You know what I'm saying? You could
I
show
don't
the
even
La
know,
Liga
to be honest,
table.
with how many fucking topics we have.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't know.
Like, bro, we still run this country. You know, I'm the domestic champions of everything in this country. When
I
Madrid,
said this country.
no.
That is true. That is true.
No, I don't care. When Madrid
This is the UCL chaos,
they
bro.
gotta lower their tone a bit. You know what I'm saying? Because we legit won everything, defending champs of
Yeah.
everything. Until somebody wins that Copa del Rey final, then it is what it is, bro.
I mean, bro, I still wouldn't wear those glasses after the draw, bro.
But look, Will, here's the
Just
thing.
my opinion, though.
Look how happy all those Madridistas are now. All right, just look at that.
Yonis will be right back.
Yeah, but just look at
Yeah.
that, Will. You know why? Because now, guess what? Because they proved that they can play, and they play like an actual team. Okay, if they've done this consistently for the whole season, bro.
Big
you
up to
think-
Hussam.
Big up Hussam. Yeah, big up Hussam
Yeah,
every time.
big up.
Bro, you think I would have sat here, predicted every single time, oh, lost, draw, lost. No, I wouldn't.
Seventh place,
Guess
bro.
what?
Crazy.
We've not seen this stuff consistently. Do you get me? Fair enough. They proved me wrong. Now, do
By the
this
way,
for
real
rest
quick,
of the
Sam.
tournament.
I do want to ask Hussein, if you are still here, brother, just tell me in like the comment section. I would swap Mbappe for Ekitike right now.
Oh, 100%.
Just saying. If you're
Why do we
open to
gotta
it, could
destroy
you
every
imagine
stream, bro?
Ekitike on the left wing?
Holy shit.
Sorry.
Can we not just enjoy
Can you
it,
imagine
bro?
Mbappe on your left wing? You still have Isak coming back. Just give me Ekitike, bro.
Yeah,
Give me a team,
100%.
And let me work something out.
Let's talk about City, bro.
Yeah. But let's talk about this City game. Look, 3-0. Pep. Look, this is Barca heritage. The manager that has lost to Real Madrid the most in this competition. I think we were all shocked. Valverde dropped one of the best individual performances that I've seen in a very long time, not only with the goals, but his off-the-ball work rate. I can't even tell you what position he was actually playing. He was just everywhere. Like, look at the second goal. He was operating as the striker. This brother absolutely cooked. So I think, he deserves his flowers, right? Courtois, he was phenomenal as well, right? I thought the entire team, Brahim Diaz in 2026, giving us a good performance. It was just look, Housen, Rudiger, Body in Holland. It still feels like
a sneaker, though.
Nah, you missed out on one guy. Will.
Thiago Pintarch making his debut. Starting.
Wait.
He was decent for sure.
Wait,
almost made a mistake. But Courtois bailed us out. Fair enough. But he was decent though. I think everybody did their part.
Wait.
Wait.
Doing this
is that Vinicius missed his pen. That's the only thing that really ruins it because 3-0, I'm happy, but it should have been 4. Should have been 4.
It should have been more, actually. It should have been more.
It should have been 5.
That's how bad City were.
Big up, Vator.
By the way,
trigger fingers turn to Twitter fingers.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is
Vator Games.
What's an intro?
Bro.
Big up. Wait, Vator. Where's the picture of the trouble on the green screen that you had last week when we did that? Like, where's that?
Vader, come on.
Listen. It's
Bro,
post
press
UCL, so I'm doing
bro.
the press
Crazy.
conference background.
That's crazy.
Hey, look, man. Big up Vader for turning up. Make sure you guys subscribe to him as well. His channel is in the description, right next to everyone else's. So again, subscribe to everybody that you see. But Isko, Sam, kick us off, and then we'll let Vader go. Like, what are you guys saying for that match?
I'll let Isko go first
aggregate heading to the second leg.
Go ahead, Isko. You go first, and I'll go after. Go on.
I told you so, bro. I was the only one that believed in this trash-ass team, bro. I knew. Even Mendy, even Brahim. Before the game, when I saw the lineup, I couldn't care less who was on the pitch. I thought Thiago was going to ball out. I thought Brahim was going to ball out. I just didn't care. And Sam was telling you, why would I believe in this team? Because it's the UCL. one reason only, bro. And Warya was telling me, oh, you guys are being so delusional. Sam is actually being nice by predicting 6-1. Hold it, bro. Hold it. Everybody told me that I was deluded, bro. Everybody. Do you know how good it feels to be deluded and be right? I'm deluded. I don't care, bro.
I mean, at least you recognize that you're deluded.
Yeah, let me be deluded, bro. When we beat everybody in this UCL, and let me be deluded then, bro. We're gonna go through all the way. See,
now this is where you took it too far, bro.
Yeah.
No, I didn't,
Let
bro.
us go finish. Let him finish.
Now let me finish, bro.
Let him do his monologue. Let him get a few minutes.
First of all, yeah, City is the most overrated bum-ass team I have ever seen. Donnarumma is the best keeper of all. Yo, what is he doing, bro? Nah, that brother is
just
catching
chokes the
flies
Bernabéu every
the ball,
time.
bro. Donnarumma for that first goal. Oh my goodness, that's the worst decision I have ever seen from a keeper in this big of a game. What is he doing? You're in your penalty box, bro. Use your hands. Catch the ball. Second goal, I mean, I don't know what Valverde took before the match. Genuinely, test him. He should have been drug tested. Let's be honest. And the third goal, that's just exactly what I said. Because these City defenders have never been here, bro. Nico O'Reilly, you've never been here. You've been here in the group stages, but this is bigger than you, bro. Gehi, this game is too big for you. Doku, this game is too big for you, bro. If you cook Trent, look who's there next to you. Valverde, bro. You are not getting through, buddy. And Erling Haaland, Mr. 10 touches. Warya's cousin, bro. Mr. 10 touches. Couldn't do shit, bro.
That is not my cousin, bro.
I couldn't believe how bad City was. But I told you so. I still told you so, bro. City is overrated. That's it. And we are through, buddy. We are through.
I mean, look, here's the thing. I'm not gonna say we're through yet. I'd say keep it 0-0 until half time, or get the first goal, and then I would say yeah. Then we're through. Then I would say see you're done. But I'm still gonna be cautious. Because we've seen what this team has in their bold job genes. But look, that game, I can't lie, I didn't think Madrid had this in them. First of all, they played as a team. I mean, fair enough. That's something I've been begging for all flipping season. Stop playing as a team, as a proper team. Stop playing like a bunch of individuals. And yeah, who would have thought a certain Mr. Number 10 ain't there, and yeah, everyone's running for the ball. I do. I mean,
this guy gonna make it about Mbappe every time, bro.
I'm just letting people know. Listen, you see, Mr. Number 10. You see when Mr. Number 10 comes back, my brother. If I don't see that urgency when he's back, and you see that guy, yeah, like Will said, bro, he might be a bigger issue than people want to speak about. I'm just letting people out there know.
Let him score a hattie.
And then what?
No.
Let him score another one, bro.
No, just keep going, Sam. Don't worry. Keep going.
Yeah. Just I know that's his boy, but you need to
yeah.
Can I just say one thing? You see all you man now, and I'm not just talking my two Madridista brothers here, my Czech brother, my American Madridista brother here, but you see all you other people now as well, begging for more Castilla players to play now. Wow.
Bro, fuck
I mean, listen, who knew if you actually play players that wants to play and run and die for this badge over a bunch of
one Castilla player played by the way.
Paid scrubs who couldn't care less or just there for this and will not run to save their lives. Oh, who knew? Thiago, by the way, apart from that mistake, which he needs to learn, but he's 18, he'll learn from that. Apart from that, bro, this performance against Man City tonight, brother,
he was nervous, bro.
Wow. I mean, it was a decent performance.
Yeah, but he was nervous. You could see he was nervous.
That was a good performance. A good performance, mate.
Okay,
yeah? Okay. And that's what I'm going to say. Bless up Thiago. Yeah, that's my flipping guy right there. See him, yeah? Him, Manuel Angel, and Gonzalo Garcia. You see these guys, yeah? See these, man. Bruv? And Juan Martinez as well. You see these people, bro? They're going to have a massive future here. They're going to have a massive future. Not only that, I'm just making one thing now clear. Look how happy Will and Isko, everyone is now. You know why? Because the team actually performed and they did what they should be doing. You see what we saw against City? This is what these guys should be doing pretty much almost every single week. If they had done this on a consistent basis, bro, I wouldn't be seen here moaning like this. I would be a hell of a lot more positive than what I've been. So you know what? Fair play. Now go do that again next week against Vator's team again, all right? Go and spank them at the ground, because now they're there for the taking. Because listen, they have to go all out now, yeah? They have to go all out. All out. We're going to have space now. Use that and go and batter them by 3, 4, 5 goals. Go batter them. Then likely it's going to be, I mean, not likely, it is going to be Bayern and whoever it is.
Yeah.
Do what you do then, and guess what? I might change my tune then and say, you know what? Yeah, we could actually do something this season in this competition again. But guess what? My foot is still on the ground. I need to see this now consistently. But you know what? For this performance, fair play. Like I said, Brahim Diaz. You see, I cuss him out all the time. I want him gone. But you know what? But that game, my brother, minimum an 8. Minimum. Federico Valverde. Thank you. That is a captain performance. Right there. Yeah, fair enough. Big up to my man. Yeah, he shouldn't even get a 10. He should get a what is it? He should get 100 for that performance. He was everywhere. Yeah, Chouameni. Bro, bless up my guy. Bless up to my DM right there. That is what I was seeing Casemiro do when he was playing for us. A big up Chouameni. Did everything right. That guy deserves to get a 10 as well for what he did. All right? And Vinny, apart from that penalty miss, which, listen, was bad, and in a way I knew he was going to miss because it's Donnarumma and all that. But apart from that, fair play. He had a good game. You see everyone.
He gave it to Valverde, by the way.
Oh, Mendy. Yeah. And listen, Mendy. Well,
yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Isko, you have to hold that, bruv. Because when we brought up Mendy, you were like Mendy prop.
I'm
prop.
going to say this right now.
But I
You have
said
to hold
before
that.
the
You have to hold that,
Bro,
Isko.
look at my stream, bro.
Will,
I
I'm
said
going to say
Mendy's
this right
one thing
now.
good.
You see fella
What did he
Mendy, bro.
face, bro? Savinho, bro. Come
He is one of the most.
Semenyo was
is
getting
back-
locked up too.
And Mendy done for the rest of the season.
I was
so
hitting
like,
Semenyo prop before the game, bro.
Will, you know what, man?
Yeah. Like, go ahead, Sam. Go ahead, Sam.
Oh, unpopular
Let
opinion.
Vader jump in too.
Mendy, bro. Unpopular opinion. Before I shut my mouth,
mhm.
he's probably the best left back I've seen defensively play for Real Madrid,
Oh,
and he's
defensively.
one of the most underrated, probably fullbacks in our flipping club.
But it's not hard when you had the Roberto
It's
Carlos and
no.
Marcelo.
Listen up, you fool. That guy has won more UCLs and been more impactful than Lamine Yamal in the UCL. So you.
Bro, the kid is
see-
15, bro. The kid is
season and a
15.
half versus like
Oh, you
20
gotta hold it,
seasons.
bro. You
All
gotta
right,
hold it.
hold on, wait. Let Vader jump in. Let Vader jump in, right? Vader.
I'm a Barca fan. And I'm
Yeah, look, like Vader, as a City fan, bro.
Gracias, Vader.
mean-
Appreciate it.
Coach Vader, tell me about that comeback next week. Tell me
Go
about
ahead,
it.
Vader. Go ahead, Vader.
I-
Take it wherever you wanna.
I absolutely hate looking at Will, Isco, and Sam's face right now because our performance got you guys feeling this way. Us playing so poorly, us being set up and doing this got you guys gassed. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. My manager, for whatever reason, chose not to play a true 10. He decided to play attacking football against you guys, knowing your only hopes. When you had a better manager, when you had Ancelotti, you guys would come to my grounds and set up defensively and play on the counter. I wasn't surprised that you guys did the same thing at home. And I don't get it. Now, you guys talked about the performances that you got from so-and-so players, I think, and Sam alluded to it. It is very telling to see who was not on that pitch and to see you guys play as a solid 11. So that caught me by surprise because I've been watching you guys, not religiously like you do, but I'm like, oh, you guys play like a bunch of individuals. Oh, you guys play like everybody wants that final shot in the final third. I thought we were going to get something close to that, but when you have the admission of a Bellingham, of a Mbappe, no one seemed to have an ego. Even
9
Vinny.
players missing, by the way.
Vinny put out a shift, but I'm talking about the key players that I think bring this culture of ego.
Isko.
When you had those key players gone, you got Vinny putting in this shift. You had everybody pulling their weight. I saw 3 players defend Doku. Who's Doku? But 3 Real Madrid players were over there committed to not let him get a sniff after he had some early joy about 10, 15 minutes into the game. I hate the result. And you guys, Will, I was respectful. This is your show. You're the host. You said, oh, it could have been 5. It could have been 4. Okay. A lot of could have been. But Courtois, I don't know how. He didn't even see. I don't even think
Vader.
he saw.
Year upon year, black magic,
He's
bro.
the best keeper in the world.
I don't know how they signed, what blood rituals they did, but I hate Real Madrid. I hate whatever sacrifices they did. I hate it.
They don't have
When I-
Island, that's why. No sacrifice and everything.
Oh, yeah.
Vader, I did want to ask you a question. Like if you agree with like what I was saying earlier about like City may have like 1 or 2 more UCLs if we didn't face off so often. Like, do you agree with that? Like, do you think like when you look back? Okay, so we've eliminated you the last 2 seasons. Now it's going to be 3 in a row. Hold that. But when you look at the teams that you've had, right? Do you think to yourself and say, we would have won the UCL this season if it wasn't for that damn Real Madrid? Be honest, bro. Be honest.
Yeah, no. To be real with you, and this is why. But it's a matchup that I've always wanted, though. I've always wanted to go through again UCL royalty on my way to winning it. Because when I win it, I'm talking to everybody saying I beat everybody. I beat the best. So you guys, 100%, and it's not just Manchester City. You can even look at Liverpool. Liverpool were 1 game away from winning a quad. Had it not been for City pimping them by 1 point, and had it not been you guys beating them in the UCL, they would have won a quad that year. So you guys have been a problem to me as well as Liverpool. But this game, when I can refer to how we played you, quote unquote, in the league stage, and what I saw on Wednesday, I'm like, Pat, man, why? Let's drop our ego. Let's drop our ego as Manchester City. and let's go out there and let's do an Arsenal. Let's do a stinker. Let's have a stinker of 90 minutes and come back to our house. Eating nice, understanding our pitch. But that's not us. We play the beautiful game. And Pep took it too far. Pep needed to, listen, let me see where you guys are going to try to beat us from. And we didn't do that. We went all out attack. It was a disaster. The goals you scored, I got to admit, when you guys were when you guys were on the counter, you were laser precise and clinical. But I had a Donnarumma error, which was wild. And then I had, obviously, an inexperienced O'Reilly that allowed him to have to chase and be out of position. So I think the future is still bright for Manchester City. We're not complete. You guys obviously aren't complete. You had missing players. But it's one of those where it's like, it could have been anybody else. And honestly, I believe if we were playing any other club, I don't think Pep overthinks it either.
Yeah, exactly.
Nah,
If we were playing anybody else, I don't think Pep does this. So, yeah, we deal with the 3-0, although I could argue it could have been 3-1, or you want to argue it could have been 4-1, but Courtois had no reason to save that. He didn't even know, he barely knew that it was kicked.
When O'Reilly was pressing Pitar.
Yeah.
Before I open it up for everybody else and then now we can just jump in and debate. Barca guys can talk about it and everything. I want to say 150 likes in the next 10 minutes or we wrap. Just so we're very clear, right? I gotta threaten the chat. And I'm as serious as a heart attack. 10 minutes, my timer just started. We don't have 150 likes, show is over. All right, guys, continue. But everybody could jump in now.
I mean, I'll say this then, bro, because listen, bro, as much as I don't like Real Madrid, I've been saying Manchester City, they're overrated. And the chat's been calling me wild. Everybody's been saying, oh, Yonis, L take, brother. I watch Man City a lot, and I know they beat Leeds. It was barely, right? A lot of times, I haven't been impressed with Man City this season. I'm going to be honest, bro. A lot of times, Arsenal are dropping points, and they can't capitalize. And this fear factor, I don't think they've had it since the Centurions, when they were actually elite, probably the greatest team in England ever, right? But I'm not really surprised. I'm surprised that Madrid won convincingly, and credit to Valverde, who was amazing, bro. Valverde was amazing, but this is the truth, bro. Arbeloa, somehow, some way, he outcoached Pep because everybody, even Real Madrid fans, be honest, bro. Carnage, Isko, because the chat was in the chaos chat. It was going wild when he had the starting 11. But that starting 11 was perfect. When you watch the game, City couldn't lay a glove. They barely had chances. The one chance they had that was amazing was the pressing. Thiago mistake.
Yeah.
But can I say something, Jonas?
Had early chances in
Bro,
the beginning.
Pep beat himself.
We did.
Pep literally beat himself, bro. What is that starting 11 from Pep? That's the worst lineup he could have put out at the Bernabéu.
I mean, as soon as Cherky didn't play, I
where is
immediately
Cherky, bro?
I just sat there and I was like, dude, why is Cherky not?
And he's playing.
I'll be honest, though. I think that's a little reactionary. They came out looking like they'd be attacking on all cylinders. It didn't work out for him, but everybody knew. You look at that attack, and they wanted to capitalize in the first game. It didn't happen.
You don't look at Savinho.
I agree with Dali.
I think he's a good attacker.
Go ahead.
I agree with Dali. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Going on to the game on paper, I genuinely, when I saw that lineup, I was saying in the chat, it's over for Real Madrid. I genuinely said, on paper, this looked low-key like a good lineup, but it didn't work out in the actual game. So
the conversation was
fair play to Arbeloa. But go ahead.
The conversation was always on, this Real Madrid team, their defense, the mistakes with the injuries and everything. They're going to concede. It's about how many, Man City can score. But, props to the Arbeloa, props to the team for putting in that shift. And genuinely, Valverde, I think he had the best performance of his career. That's how good he was against Real Madrid. And I do think that Man City. Obviously, Pep, when you look at it hindsight, he shouldn't have been as attacking. He got absolutely carved up by Real Madrid and everything. But it was a great performance. It seems that Real Madrid are going to be going through and everything. Whether they can continue far into the competition, that's going to be the question. Because I believe this is more of, not counting out Real Madrid, because I think Man City came into this game with the expectation of, hey, we are going to win. It's not going to be Real Madrid, they're still a team that can be taken seriously. No, this is a Real Madrid team that you always have to keep in mind. You can never count out. You know, that's why, you know, they are the winners of this competition the most times. I think.
I have a question, right? We're saying Pep went attacking, but their attack was trash. Like they were not
Savinho
that
is
good
awful.
outside of.
But that was also because
so
Arbeloa's formation.
what type of attacking team is this? If Real Madrid are comfortable, they're in the second half that was easy.
But
The second half is the second half was very different because they are already 3 goals up, and they were like, "Listen,
Exactly.
we're gonna be." Because again, even let me point this out. 6-7 minutes into the game, Doku had several chances, and they were missed by Haaland, they were missed by Savinho, they were missed by Semenyo. But even at that point, we were attacking 6v8. Like you guys had already decided, you know what, we're going to be defensive. We're not going to leave anyone 1v1. And we were attacking in those situations 6v8. Y'all had 8 in your box. So Reacts is telling me we were poor from the beginning. No, but we were poor. We were poor extremely after we conceded the first goal, and definitely after we conceded that third goal.
But it's also the manner of the way that you guys conceded.
Yes,
you know, those goals. Like, come on, like in a big Champions League game, Donnarumma, you're the goalkeeper. Grab the ball. You know, it's right next to you. You know, when you concede in that manner.
He thought he was outside of the box.
Apparently, yeah, there were rumors that he thought that he was on his way out of the penalty area. That's why he was
because
afraid
he generally
Is he dumb?
pulls his arm back. If you watched it on the
He
replay,
genuinely thought that. Yeah, he genuinely.
Well,
his spatial awareness was terrible in that situation.
Yeah, but that's a flaw. You know, just like, you know, in that game against PSG, you know, that led to that remontada. You know, Donnarumma yet again, you know, being at fault. You know, being at fault for a goal. He's a great shot stopper, but at times, you know, he leaves much to be desired. And in Champions League games, when you're facing 2 teams of high quality, those fine margins decide how a game is going to go.
Yeah,
First of all, I want to give credit before you go, Daddy. We haven't even talked about the main man of the match. You know, Valverde. He had the 3 goals, by the way. Like it was not like regular goals. He actually. It was bangers. The 3rd goal was the best in my opinion.
Stop it! The 3 goals were not bangers.
Bro, they were.
The first goal was sick.
The first goal,
the first goal was Donnarumma not knowing he was still in the 18-yard box.
Vator, he has to finish it from that angle still. Like, it's not easy.
Okay, yes, all right.
The second goal, banging with his weak foot. The 3rd goal, the close control, to take that over Gahey, and then to have the combo, bro.
I'll give you the 3rd goal.
He showed technical ability, and he's someone that a lot of people criticize him for just running. He has a high level of technical ability, and he showed captain performance. I don't want to glaze him that much, but he absolutely showed why Real Madrid, our heritage club, bro. He played for the badge, and City. You guys showed naivety there, man. I don't know what's happened. I don't know what to say, City, man.
You know what? I gotta say this. Let me say this. There's so much inconsistency in the league right now. Like, and again, I'm trying to be calm here. I'm still a little upset. So the fact that Reacts had all this energy about City, I've been telling people about City. Well, I'm watching Barca. I'm watching Barca, and I'm not impressed either. I'm watching Barca, and I'm like wondering what's going on over there.
I've never said we're crazy good. I don't think we're that good.
Hey, I never said City were crazy good, but I'm gonna deal with the same energy. There's a lot of inconsistency with who's good in world football right now. And when you look at who's at the top of their leagues, who's representing La Liga, who's representing the Prem, and so on, like I'm very surprised with how close this challenge is between Real and Barca in La Liga. The same way you're not quite impressed with me taking advantage of Arsenal dropping points. It's one of those where it's like I can't make rhyme or reason. But the fact that we've brought in and we're trying to do it the fast way, right? We lost some guys that knew how to manage this team in KDB, Ilkay Gundogan. That leadership in terms of captains leaving, and yes, we spent money, we bring players in. But the winning attitude, and this is where I think Real Madrid and Barca, you guys can understand, when you lose that wealth of experience, and when you lose that, okay, you know what, the game's not going our way, here's how we're going to do it despite what the manager might be saying, that's where we're trying to figure it out. And I think that's why there's been so much inconsistency, especially within the league, us not taking advantage of Arsenal not being that great either. But it is what it is. I had to react to Barca Reacts because he had me in my feelings a little bit talking about
here, like the past 2 weeks are talking like City, not you, but like over here, bro. Like City's getting this premium respect, and I'm like, this is not the team that I watch. So and Isko is the only guy that probably has been agreeing with me. I'm not even joking.
I think it's easy, but it's easy to say that the fact that they lost now to say they were overrated.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
No,
I thought they were gonna beat Madrid and lose to Bayern though. Like,
Will, can I ask you a question, brother? Will, can I ask you a question, mate?
Ask me a question.
Yeah, you.
Sure.
Is there any coincidence when a certain number 10 isn't playing, everyone's
Put
fighting?
this gimmick in the bag, bro. Put this gimmick in the bag, bro.
I didn't want to make it about Mbappe today.
I'm asking.
I mean, like, I didn't want to personally take it there, right? I mean, look, Vader. It is pathetic though to be losing like that to this Real Madrid, bro. No Mbappe, no Rodrigo, no Jude, no Alvaro Correa, no Militao, right?
No Militao. Okay, you should.
Like City are run how like Real Madrid fans would want our club to be run, right? The January window, you got Marguehi, right? You signed Semenyo.
Hold on, Will. I got it. No, what, Will? You're not getting away as a Real Madrid fan saying City are how you would want majority of the clubs to be ran. Come on now.
No, I'm talking about the ambition. Like City's board, right? Like if you guys have an issue in your squad, you get it done, right?
Yeah.
Like Warya, done for the season. Diaz had a long injury. Immediately, Guehi is in the door, right? Now, obviously, the lights were too bright. I still rate Marguehi, and I still think Real Madrid should have got him. But that was his first Champions League match ever. What a tough game to have to go into for your UCL debut.
Yeah,
but
of course.
The point is, when your board sees a problem, when your squad has issues, you address it. At Real Madrid, injury crisis, January window is there. We sign nobody, right? The midfield has issues. We sign nobody. So, like, from the ambitious standpoint, it's kind of like what I'm speaking of.
I hear you. But again, I think all of your Madridistas would be upset if you went out in Jan and got Semenyo and got Guehi, right? So it's about the quality in terms of. Yes, I get it. Wait, weren't you just clowning Guehi? Were you not just talking about Guehi not being?
If I got Guehi, only Guehi, I would have been loving this transfer window, bro. We didn't sign anybody for 15 years, bro.
He's a good player. Bro,
he's a good player, man.
Bro, this guy was at Crystal Palace worrying about relegation 3 months ago. Then 3 months later, the guy's never played in the Champions League before. And you're doing your first match in a knockout against Real Madrid in Madrid. He's a good player still, but that was a welcome to the big leagues moment. Do you get it?
Facts.
But guys, look, subscribe to Vader. He does have to jump. Bro, I appreciate you for getting on, my guy. Big up, Vader.
Big up, Vader. Big up.
We'll see you Monday, right?
Big up, bro.
Say again?
I said, hopefully we see you Monday, but before.
Yeah. We'll link up before. We'll do a preview before the second leg. Absolutely.
Cool. Now, look, big up Vader every single time, man. But look, does anybody else have anything that they want to say before we move on to the Barca Newcastle?
Can we keep this consistent now?
Wait a minute, Dally didn't speak. What the fuck?
Go ahead.
I joined late. I wasn't even planning to be here, but happy to show face. You guys mentioned 10. I thought we were talking about how many touches Haaland had in that game. I was going to ask Vader what the hell happened in that one.
Because Haaland in the big games has been spooky. He's been spooky.
Mate, I made a TikTok saying it. I said, he's kind of been quiet. If you look at whenever he's played Real Madrid, he hasn't really done anything. I understand he scored a penalty last time, but look exactly what happens again. Rudiger kind of locks him up. So, I mean, I was encouraged with that win. I didn't think, I said that we'd lose that game 3-1 last time on Chaos. So happy to be wrong now. We still have to take care of business on Tuesday. It's not over yet. I'm curious to see exactly what City actually do. If they go attack-minded, which they probably have to, or are they going to put Reinders out there in the midfield? I mean, I don't know.
See what Real Madrid does as well.
Well, unfortunately, I think Real Madrid's going to kind of do what Atletico Madrid did against you guys in the Copa del Rey, where we just kind of... Say it again?
Just park it?
Just park it and hope to counter, which does, benefit the way that we actually play. Vinny out wide. If Mbappe was fit enough, I mean, it does kind of help us and kind of play.
You do have Atletico Madrid the following, weekend. So having a tense game like that over 30 minutes, that could maybe go.
We're not beating Atleti, brother.
Yeah, probably
does not matter.
Yeah, we're holding belt to ass probably.
Yeah, probably. I don't have high expectations.
The last time that we beat them in La Liga is about 3-4 years ago.
We're not. But it's at the Bernabéu though, so you're not even talking at the Bernabéu.
Brother, the last time we beat Atleti in La Liga,
leave Messi alone, bro.
Barca Boy, I don't think you had your beard last time we beat them, bro. Like, we just don't get the job done, like in La Liga against these bums.
Hey, Down points is what I need.
UCL is different.
Okay, but the big question is, because being all serious and everything, how do you guys fancy your chances here in these next games in the UCL? Because Real Madrid were absolutely great, you know, against Man City. You know, I don't think Real Madrid, you know, are far from putting in performances like this. Just looking at the quality of players that they do have and everything. But when you face, for example, most likely, well, it's probably going to happen to Bayern Munich, for example, or some other teams in this competition. How would you feel against those teams?
I mean, look, it's gonna be underdogs.
I'm scared that they get past Bayern. If they get past Bayern, they win the whole
16 is
thing,
coming.
I think the same thing. If they beat Bayern, I think that's Real Madrid.
If we find ourselves in the semifinals, I think we win it.
If we get unless you get us in the final, then you get cooked.
I'm being so real. If they beat Bayern, we gotta stop them. I'm not even joking.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna be real.
When we beat Bayern, bro.
Go ahead, Sam. Go ahead, Sam.
Chill. Give a grade for City. Don't chill.
Here's the thing. I'm gonna say this now. I think Bayern Munich. If let's say we get past him, which I think we will. I'm still not saying that we 100% not through yet. I'm gonna wait to see what happens in that first half. But let's say we do get through, which I do expect us to do. Look, if we get past Bayern, and that is a big gap, that's gonna be 10 times harder to go up. If Mendy is fit,
long day for Olise.
Oh my!
Yeah, there's talk that he's gonna be fit after the international break. Which
all that I'm saying is, if Mendy is back relatively soon, I would not play him in La Liga. He only plays UCL.
Yeah. But here's the thing, bro. With Bayern Munich, that's gonna be 10 times harder. It's gonna be 10 times harder. But if we get past them, then I think we'll win it. Then for me, it don't matter if we face Atleti in the final, if it's Barca, if we even face PSG or Liverpool in the semis, then it don't matter.
Everybody knows it, Sam. Everybody knows.
No, because
Real Madrid make the semifinals. Even the Barca fans.
You have to get excited. So adorable.
Like, fuck. It's happening again.
It's so adorable.
Yeah,
we are winning the UCL this season.
22 vibes again, innit? You get what I'm saying? But again, I'm still waiting, bro. My foot's still on the floor. We need to get past
but guys,
this
let's move to Barca Newcastle, right? Because we spent a lot of time like on this Madrid game, and we still got to talk about that. And then depending on how long this Barca topic goes, still transfers like at the end. But let me grab these supers real quick. Big up to my guy Eugen. Says don't disrespect Yonis.
Yes, sir.
Yonis is a G.
Eugen,
come on.
Eugen.
All right, he says big up Will, big up Sam. Camp Nou Remontada versus Newcastle 1-1.
Dude,
are we serious?
Bro, that's not even a remontada. We're not even losing.
It's not even a remontada, bro.
Man said remontada.
You guys will count it. You'll count it.
From a 1-1.
Big up Eugen.
90 minutes at the Camp Nou is long.
El Barca reacts prop. Come on, bro. Like 2026, we're still propping Barca reacts. Come on, stop it. Nah. But big up, man. Big up. Shout out Relic. Says those who say City played bad have no ball knowledge. We outplayed them. Their wingers were a constant threat. We nullified them with 3 on them. Yeah, I think we have to give Arbeloa credit. We didn't talk about like Arbeloa,
100%.
But like the game plan worked very, very well. Big up Relic. Shout out to my guy King in the Making. Says, thank you, City, for giving Madrid confidence and hope. We needed this for when they get destroyed against Bayern. The tears will be sweeter. But so basically, like what we do with Barca every year for like the last decade plus. All right, I hear it. Big up King in the Making. Thank you so much, bro. And Relic again says, big up, y'all. Enough of this City played bad narrative. Are you a City fan, bro? Real Madrid showed the levels. Pretty sure this City team would dog walk Barca to trash land.
Hell no.
Okay.
I think it would be a lot more I think it'd be very high scoring because Flick wouldn't like play a
park the bus at the Etihad and Camp Nou demolition. We will be there.
Bro, there.
Flick would park the bus.
Park the
bus at Newcastle, bro. We're learning.
Parking the highlights.
We're learning.
And then last one. Big up to Emmanuel. He says the premise trash. They have more than double the population of Spain, yet they keep disappointing in UCL, and they spend
spend more money, bro.
No win in all of the matches so far. Are you serious? All that talk about them being about the best.
They had like 2
it's disgusting,
UCL
bro. But
like
I mean, look, talking about Prem teams not winning, right? Newcastle, absolutely bottled it at the end. To be fair, that was a pen, right? Olmo was fouled. Malik Thal just a lapse of judgment. Lamine Yamal punishes them. But I thought Newcastle, you could say, they played up to the occasion, and I don't think Barca were better than them. Look, Warya, Yonis, Barca Boy, Cule podcast. Like, what you guys saying for scumbag in a draw?
Let me go first because I got a dip.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Did we scumbag it? Probably. I think we went into it just not wanting to lose. I think the only poor side about our game plan was how poor we were in the final third. Absolutely nothing. We had a Fermin chance in the first half, a Lewandowski in the second half. That was it. I think it was god awful. Lewandowski's hold of play wasn't too bad, but it all came from midfield control and defensive action from Barcelona. Gerard Martin and Kubarsi had absolutely stellar performances. I don't think up until the goal, I don't think Araujo was that bad either. Cancelo had a good game as well, but it felt like we were just trying not to lose. We didn't have too much attacking intent. When we got the ball, we didn't really press and go for it immediately like we do 9 times out of 10. We looked to be a bit more conservative, and I think the game plan in the end, thankfully to last second penalty, worked out, because I think the whole point was to go into that game, not lose it, and then do it comfortable at the Camp Nou. And I think I forgot who mentioned it about the Atletico Madrid game that we done. I think it was Cule podcast.
Yeah, it was me.
Yeah, Araujo and Flick both mentioned that after the game. They both mentioned that first leg as kind of the learning point and kind of the benchmark into how to approach this game, because they didn't want to go for a gun ho, leave so much space, and then having to chase the game. The players are still complaining that they're still tired from that remontada attempt against Atletico on Tuesday 2 weeks ago. They're still complaining that they're still tired from that. So I think we went to this a bit more pragmatic. We knew that we take any decent positive result heading to the Camp Nou. It'll be a dog walk, 60,000 capacity confirmed, animation stand. We'll cook them, no problem. They're going to come off the back of a huge intense Stamford Bridge game against Chelsea, so I'm not too worried. But yeah, the performance wasn't the best. I thought defensively we looked, I would say that's probably our best defensive performance of the season. I know that Newcastle didn't have too many chances. I don't think Newcastle had too many chances. They had the RB Barnes chance that went straight at Joan Garcia. Same with Alanga. They had that header from Osola that went over. But I thought that Barcelona nullified their attack very, very well. Yes, Alanga beat, I think, Kubarsi for pace once down the right-hand side to create a chance. And there was, I think, a poor cross at the end. But I thought we defended very, very well. And I think that's something to look forward to, that we, as a learning point from last season, that we, of course, heavily criticized a lot. So looking forward to the second leg. Hoping, a nice little 5-4-0 is what I'm expecting. If not, then I'll have to hold it. But I think overall the objective was not to lose, and that's exactly what happened.
You legit think you guys score 5-0?
No.
I grew up watching Barcelona drawing these difficult away games like Lyon, Newcastle, and going to the Camp Nou and winning 5-6-1. So I've seen it a lot. So I'll back it, especially if coming off the back of a Chelsea game where they're still fighting for European spots. That's probably going to be their objective. They knew that they had to get something in that first leg to have any real chance. And we have Sevilla on the weekend. We should be, quite comfortable. We've had an extra day of rest as well with the game being on Sunday. So I'm fairly confident it should be, not a demolition job, but a strong performance, to say the least.
Yeah.
I'd say, cool podcast. You want to
No,
go?
no, you can go. I was just going to touch upon, the
Big up
topic about like defense, because something that hasn't been mentioned is Barcelona. They're defending in set pieces. So much, talk was being mentioned about Barcelona. I would say, their weakness in the air. You look at the Newcastle top players, your Dan Burns, your Joe Lintons, all these physical monsters. How is Barcelona going to defend? But Barcelona, I thought in that game, we were pretty much like counteracting, especially looking at Joan Garcia coming off his line. I think he did an absolutely fantastic job there. Obviously they're still a threat, but this season with the inclusion of Joan Garcia, we've been so much better in that aspect. He's been a general boost there.
I agree.
I just want to say this, Warya, you can go first, but bro, do you guys really blame the goal on Araujo, bro? Because I actually don't. I don't think it's Araujo's fault. I've seen a lot of fans destroy Araujo again. I thought he was one of our better players, and I thought the goal was on Rafinha. So I don't know how Rafinha is guarding him.
I agree with you, bro.
He's an easy target. No, he's an easy target. Bro.
It's both. It's both. Araujo should be there. You're the right back for the game.
Bro.
But Rafinha, that's your man.
The thing is, to be fair to Araujo, he generally had a cramp, bro. He just he couldn't even run. I think after that, he was outside of the pitch, and then the referee told him to stop. And then right after we conceded, he got subbed. He had a cramp. Cool. He hadn't played too much. So I think Rafinha should have done better. But at the same time, Barca fans just scapegoating Araujo is just I don't know, man. They're just, instead of like cooking the whole team as a collective, they're just going to blame that guy. The whole team not performed as as Barcelona standards. But I think the referee was low-key lenient this game. I think Fermin Lopez in another day could have gone yellow card, in which means that he will miss the second game. I think Lamine Yamal could have got on a bad, you know what I mean?
He definitely should have got one, bro.
Lewis Hall also should have got yellow card as well.
Yeah.
But I think the referee,
He was lenient,
nowadays.
Yeah.
I think even the Real Madrid game, a lot of players were on yellow cards, and he was.
Yeah, they let them play more.
I think it was only one yellow card the whole game, if I'm not mistaken. So, if I'm talking about the game, I think, like Barca Boy said, we were very pragmatic, man. I think we were just content with not conceding. We were just, as long as we don't concede, we just hope for individual brilliance. Just like the first game we had against them, and Rashford had to cook something. This time we didn't have Rashford. We didn't have someone like to step up like Rashford did the first game. So that's why we didn't score. I think Newcastle played amazingly, and they, like you said, like you guys saw by the reaction at the end, they knew they lost this tie because they gave it all. This was the time to beat Barcelona. They had the amazing performance, and Barcelona got lucky, and they showed naivety with the penalty.
The talk coming into this match, from the Newcastle, both the coach and the fans, they were looking at this game to be one of the biggest in their history. Playing Barcelona in the round of 16, they were coming into this game with so much emotion. Barcelona, on the other hand, we were coming off of a win against Atletico, but being knocked out of the Copa del Rey. We had a difficult game against Athletic Club in the San Mamés. We all know how difficult it is to go into that stadium. A team that is so fatigued as well. That's why I said during the video or the stream, Barcelona went into this game. Obviously, a draw isn't ideal because you want to win, but taking it into context, the players' energy levels, looking at the injuries that we do have, because something that we didn't mention, both our starting fullbacks and Frankie de Jong, who was so pivotal in the first game, none of those players were there. Koundé, Balde, not there. When you look at the options off of the bench offensively, Barcelona basically didn't have anything. And so you coming into this game, looking at how, Pedri and Mar had to get subbed off as well. I take this result in a heartbeat. The game against the Camp Nou is going to go completely different. And so even though so many Barcelona fans are negative, or in general, like so many other fans are kicking Barcelona for this result, I'm pretty satisfied with it.
Bro, I'm gonna say this right.
On paper, before we go, Barcelona, on paper, going into the game, I would not take 1-1. But with the way game went and with the way we managed to scrape a penalty, I'll take it 1-1. But it's all about the narrative and the context. I will not take a 1-1 draw. I want to win this game. But with the way the game went, obviously, you have to say Barca were lucky to get this draw.
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Listen, I know that we played a little bit more conservative, but I thought we got lucky, bro. Generally, I thought we got lucky because it's not like we didn't play like a full out counterattack, park the bus like Madrid did. It was more.
Jonas, how many times do Barcelona play well and don't win? This is the typical Real Madrid performance in the Champions League, where they don't play well and they get a result. That's the most important. In this competition, sometimes you need to just get it done. Get it done. Get a result. No matter. We've seen this time and time again. Real Madrid, having atrocious games. What happens? They get a result.
I'm not even gonna destroy like the team. I thought Cabarsi was amazing. I thought Gerard Martin was amazing. I thought Jan Garcia was amazing. But outside of the defense, right, and even Cancelo and Araujo were solid for the fullbacks, in my opinion. I thought the midfield, they struggled, bro. This is my thing. I'm okay if we play a little bit defensive, but there has to be like a attacking element, bro. There was really nothing for Barcelona. Legit, Fermin Lopez and Rafinha, those two guys specifically, were awful. Let's just be honest. Fermin Lopez, that was a ghost cameo when we needed you. And legit, we just needed a third midfielder to help out Pedri and Bernal. And you saw Dani Olmo, the first opportunity drops in, he gets the penalty, right? And Rafinha, bro, I don't know how people. This is my problem with some.
He's been going through a bad run of form,
bro. This is my problem. I don't like how a lot of us, we just destroy Araujo, but Rafinha just had that game that he was legit. Everything Rafinha did was trash. First touch, off. He kept passing on counterattacks. Cabarsi's playing the ball on a string. This is your chance. And he kept on messing up. I think Rafinha was a big reason why we didn't score a goal or maybe even 2 goals. There were some really good attacks, man. So I'm not mad at Flick. I thought Flick actually had a decent game plan. I just thought our guys just didn't show up. but the result is not a bad one, bro. Like Cule podcast, a draw away from home, still a solid result in the Champions League.
Man City and Chelsea have neither of them have won going to St. James's Park. You know, Newcastle's home ground is an extremely tough stadium to go towards, and so taking everything into account, I've said it before.
It's still
of course the performance you're not satisfied with it, but the result you take it.
I'll say one thing, right? But let's be honest, bro. This is my problem, okay? We're looking only at the result, and I understand it's knockout football, but had we lost that game and we don't get the penalty, now the fan base is in uproar, where that was legit 2 minutes away from reality. You know what I mean? So, like, that performance, I mean, if that was a solid performance, is that going to even work? Okay, it worked against Newcastle. Will that work against Arsenal in the semis?
I think it's very disingenuous.
Well, I mean, I'll let you guys go. No. Like, go ahead, bro. No, I'm saying like every single game is different because look at the game against Bayer Leverkusen. Bayer Leverkusen were on top of Arsenal, for the majority of the match and everything. It wasn't like Arsenal were brilliant either, and so anything can happen in these type of games. In knockout competitions, it's about going game by game. I'm not going to look at this Barcelona team and discount them or not say that we have a chance. No, Barcelona absolutely have a chance. I think we have the highest ceiling in the world. Whether we can play to that level, that's up for debate. We saw against Atletico, we have it in our locker, but obviously it's more of timing and player availability on whether we can get there. But I don't subscribe to the notion of just like counting us out on against whoever it is.
Yeah. I want to bring up, right? I just find it funny, and not necessarily like you guys, but just like in general, right? Like whenever Barca do not play well, it's like a lot of excuses. Like I look in the chat. We had to go to play. We had to play Bilbao away, and
it's tough to win at Newcastle.
The game plan was to go to Newcastle, who are 12th in the Premier League, and get a draw. That was what If this was Real Madrid, let's be very clear.
We are getting cooked.
Real Madrid would be getting fucking cooked for playing like how you guys did versus Newcastle, right? I just find it funny how all these things have to be considered. Let's just call it what it is. Newcastle did not have their best player in Bruno Guimaraes, okay? Did not play. Newcastle did not start Anthony Gordon because he was sick, right? Alanga was ripping that left side of your defense to pieces, bro. The guy is just pace and nothing else, right? If you think about it, Newcastle, yes, Barcelona, they might have had more possession. They might have stabilized the game a little bit more. But let's be very honest here. Newcastle were better than you. And I don't think it's because Flick wanted to play this way. Flick never wants to play that style of football, right? I just think Eddie Howe he just outcoached him. It is as simple as that, bro. I'm not really here. I get it, right? You guys are, of course, gonna give added context and all these things. But it's just funny how when Real Madrid play like shit, the conversation, to when Barca. And then again, penalties are a bad thing until Barca get them, right? I was doing my hate watch. How you guys were celebrating that pen. But then when Real Madrid, bro, Brahim Diaz, was it him? Got fucking karate kicked in the chest.
Yeah.
And they said Vardrid. Yeah. I just find it funny, the conversations when Barca are not good versus when Real Madrid
Carnage, deep down, damn well, people talked about the fact that the referee added 9 minutes. That was the whole issue, not the penalty.
Yeah, but it was debunked the next day, bro.
Diaz got kicked, huh?
But it was debunked the next day. They should have added 11, bro.
VAR no. Until Archivo says that the call was correct. Then all of a sudden, in the Chaos group chat,
everything's fine, bro.
Tweets, none of that gets sent no more. When things are going on, like, that was the right call. Yes, that was.
Also, when did your penalty happen in this game?
90, like I think 25 seconds
after the time was done.
95th minute, right?
No. We're not doing this. The referee added 1 minute. Let's not do this. The referee added 1 minute.
My timer says 4 minutes.
I just want to know the time.
And it was 4:17. 94-17.
So it's like 40 seconds before the game should have ended. So I don't understand. Yeah, because like I said, the referee added a minute because They were wasting time. I haven't seen the referee doing that gesture in the La Liga game. That's all I have to say. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Sure.
I don't know why you guys complain about.
I just want consistency. That's all I want. I don't want to be treated, you know.
When Barca play like shit, we have to hear, you know, the players they flew straight from Bilbao to England. You know what I'm saying? Like the hotel was only 4.5 stars.
Yeah. They had to drink tea.
Yeah, Araujo had a bad head.
They had beans for breakfast. I hear it. I hear it.
Bro, like they're not used
to bad weather, you know.
They're not used to playing in such
Carnage.
temperature. Like,
well, you're forgetting it's England, mate. Well, you think the UK?
Bro, they just were not good.
Well, you think the UK? You think the UK? You think the UK?
Madrid, come on, you guys would not be saying all of this.
No, I agree. Carnage. I agree that when it comes to like the injuries, that's not an excuse for me, bro. I'm be honest because I saw Madrid, The Walking Dead, right? Legit. Somehow, I don't know how they felt. I'm seeing debuts. I'm seeing a dude named Angel, and they got the job done. You know what I'm saying? So, like, legit. No, bro, Sam,
not a stripper. Come on, Jonas.
My point is this, right? We didn't have Frankie, right? We didn't have, well, hold on. We didn't have Frankie. We didn't have Kunde. We didn't have Balde, right? But the thing is that I actually blame the lack of intensity on Hansi Flick in this regard because against Bilbao, why the heck is Lamine Yamal going so long? I legit was saying this, and when people were arguing about Lamine Yamal, how can you drop the San Mames? I'm like, bro, what?
No one has said these things, bro. What's this?
You do, but you do, bro. It feels like you do, bro.
Every Barcelona fans that I know in this panel as well, we criticize the team performance. I don't know why you guys are saying
but you criticize, Warya, you criticize, but then you add a little bit of, but you did something.
Where did you add? By the way, real quick, guys, real quick, because we were about to move on, but Omar joined, so I want to give him a chance to
big up Omar.
You know, like give his piece, like on the game. I didn't know that Omar was joining, bro.
Yeah. I came last minute. I was
fair enough, bro.
Yeah, I was.
Before we move on, say it again. Is your mic?
I was out of the house when this show started. I didn't think I would make it. That's why. But I just arrived and I was like, "Hey, listen, let me just."
Now look, fair enough, bro. Like big up Omar every single time, right? Let me add you to the description. Make sure that you guys are subscribing.
Yeah.
Come on, I say it all the time. Subscribe.
Yes.
But Omar, go ahead, bro. Like, talk to me about the game, like real quick, because we were about to like move on, bro.
Yeah. I'm gonna make it sure. So listen. First of all, there was a reason I actually decided to join this show today, is because. Here's the thing, right, Will? Sometimes when you say these kinds of things, sometimes it sounds tongue-in-cheek. But the truth is, I actually agree with you in this situation. I've seen a lot of our fans. I hate when our fans do this. You know what? A lot of the reasons why most of our fans don't like me is because at the end of the day, I don't make excuses when we don't win. I call out the team. I call out the players. I call out the manager. I don't sit there and say, well, this and this and this and this and this. There's injuries here. There's this happening and then this happened and then this player didn't play and this guy is sick. Oh, this person had. The intensity is still hard from the Atletico game. Listen, respectfully, I will give. You know, when I feel like some things don't go our way, I'll call it. No problem. I'll call it, right? But we can't do this thing as Barca fans where every single time we don't win, there's always a caveat to it. There's never a caveat. Sometimes we're just not good enough. And when we're not good enough, we have to call it. There's nothing wrong with calling it because here's the thing. We are more than happy to cook Real Madrid when they don't win. Listen, when they were before the Celta Vigo game, right? Real Madrid had all the reasons to sit there and say, hey, half of our squad is injured. I literally was saying it on my watch along of the City game. I said, bro, a lot of people already discounted Real Madrid out of this game. Why? Because they have injuries everywhere. Bro, we have injury issues. They have injury issues. Like, their injury issues is ridiculous. Yeah, but at the end of the day, if they didn't win, guess what? We would still cook them here as Barca fans. We would still sit there and cooking them, making them accountable. We would not be sitting there and be like, well, they didn't have Mbappe. They didn't have Bellingham.
Real quick, Omar, real quick. Just to add to like that point, bro. Before the match started, the Barca fans were like, we cannot wait for you to get cooked. Nobody said, there's no Rodrigo, there's no Mbappe, there's no Bellingham, there's no Correas, there's no Militao. No Barca fan was giving us these all these excuses that I'm hearing for Newcastle.
My chat, right?
I agree,
if you go to my watch along, but if you go to my watch along, right, first 10 minutes, go listen to my prediction. I literally was one of the people that said, I didn't say you guys were going to win. I told people, I said, guys, I don't know why everybody, for some reason, is already discounting Real Madrid to lose this game, even though they are the home team. I'm like, bro, we're acting like City are the city of the Centurions. Brother, this City team are one of the most vulnerable City teams I've seen in my life under this manager, under Pep Guardiola. This is the most vulnerable they've ever been. So I don't know why, for some reason, everybody is just choosing to discount Real Madrid. That's why I literally said, I said, guys, don't be surprised if Madrid win or this game ends in a draw. Because everyone is discounting them. So guess what? They have nothing to lose. They can just say, hey, listen, let's just go out there and do our thing. And that's what they did. They won the game 3-0, and it was a deserved win. But look, as far as our game is concerned, I'm just going to keep it short because I basically monologue and I know you want to move on. It wasn't good enough. I wasn't happy with the performance. I get it. A lot of Barca fans are saying, but Omar, we were clearly playing for the draw. That is the issue. Yes, we were. And that's what frustrated me. Because you know what really got to me? When we had the ball, it seemed like we didn't have a plan of how we were going to, what we were going to do when we had the ball. You understand what I mean, right? It seemed like when we had the ball, we were trying to figure it out as the game was going on. Was in, okay, well, let's see where the space is, where this, where's that. That is the kind of things, as a manager, you should do your scouting. Hansi Flick should have checked the Newcastle game, the Everton game, the games where basically they lost. Look at the defense, look at the weaknesses, because they clearly have weaknesses.
Hansi Flick doesn't do research, bro.
Right? And we didn't. And that's why we got dominated. And you know what? We'll take the draw. We will take it. At the end of the day, Beggars can be choosers. But that is not a good performance. And this is what I have been saying. This is why you know this, Will, and everybody here in the Chaos Show been getting cooked by my own fans in this channel for that. I said, bro, we are not going to win the UCL. It doesn't matter where we are in the side of draw we're in. Even though we are one of the favorites or the favorite to reach the final, I have not seen the Barcelona I've seen domestically in the Champions League yet. And until I see that team, I don't trust this team against anyone, because we will play Atleti potential. And Atleti already knocked us out in one competition. You think they can't do it here?
Fair enough.
Fair.
Omar, I want to say one thing.
That's so much pessimism, Omar. That's so much pessimism right there, bro.
No, but Cule podcast, my thing is that
tell me how pessimistic I am, bro.
No, what's it called? I mean, I can.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Wait, but hold up. Cule podcast. My thing is that the reason why I actually agree with Omar is because we keep saying this season we got the result. Bro, we look shaky, bro. Like, we look so shaky. I'm telling you, bro, if we meet the wrong team on the wrong day, it's gonna be tough.
I mean, we saw that. We saw that against Atletico. I'm not discarding that. At times, yes, Barcelona have played bad. You know, I'm not against that and everything. But I as I said, you know, I don't like the notion of just counting out your team. No, Barcelona, we have a chance to win the Champions League. If Arsenal, for example, have a shock result, and if Arsenal have a shock result and they get knocked out, you know, Barcelona, we have a chance. Yes, Atletico can knock us out. But what happened in the second leg? In the second leg, we beat them 3-0. 3-0. In the first leg, we had Joan Garcia, you know, literally have an absolute shocker.
Wait, hold on, wait. Let him finish. Then jump in. Go ahead.
No, I mean go, Omar, go.
I think you're missing.
Last thing. Then we gotta go.
My frustrations is not that I don't think the team can win. I know we can win the Champions League. Here's the thing, man. I've seen us domestically how good we are. But here's the thing, man. In Europe, we have not at any point shown that we have that team. We haven't shown it, and that's what frustrates me, because I know we have the team. I know we have the players. The players we have right now, man for man, we do have the team right now to potentially win the Champions League. I'm sorry. If people are looking at the Bayern team, yes, they're great, right? But this is the same Bayern team that they had last season. Plus Luis Diaz and Olise was there last season, right? So Olise was there, right? Yeah. When we beat them. So it's clearly the same team, right? So my thing is, man for man, we can beat anyone. The problem is, in Europe this season is where we put some of our worst performances.
And Jonathan Tah as well.
Some of our worst performances this season, right, has been in Europe, man. Like, we've gotten the results, but the performances have not been great. And that's the problem. Sometimes you see the performances and you have to say, well, here's the thing. Yeah, we're winning right now, but how is it going? What's going to happen when we play the team that can act?
Now, look, fair enough. Fair enough. Guys, look, smash that like button, right? Subscribe to everybody. We still got to talk about these transfer rumors. We'll do 10 more minutes. We'll break it up 5. Yo, big up Sam. Big up Sam every single time. Yeah, look, guys, look, we'll break it up in like 5 and 5, right? You know, like that's how we'll try and do it. I don't know if that'll work or not, but okay, 15 minutes max, because Warya's doing a match preview that we all gotta attend and listen to him waffle. So it's about 10-15 minutes, guys, and then we're gonna be out of here, right? But let me just grab these supers real quick. Big up to Emmanuel again. Says 1-1 for the club that revolutionized football is
beautiful
back.
ball.
Hey, look, he's cooking. He's cooking, bro. Let him cook. Let him cook.
Bro,
Shout out to Emmanuel again, bro. Big up for all the supers. I appreciate you. Says not the first time Barca underperforms with a bad team. Even in La Liga, we've been doing this from time to time. Our squad is too young. We move on. Oh wait, Emmanuel's a Barca fan.
I was about to say, bro. How
cooking his own team. Omar, is this your second? Is this your second account?
W Emmanuel, man. I appreciate you so much, bro. Big up to King in the Making, right? My guy says, let's be real here. We didn't go into this game to scam a draw. We fully went in to win, but the way the game went, a draw was the most optimal result for us. Second leg, we have to turn up. I agree. Like, leaving with the draw, based off how those 90 minutes were played, that is a good thing for Barca. Because you could have lost, right? So from that point of view, I do understand, for sure. Thank you, big up, my guy. And then Relic says, does Barca have a chance to win UCL? Yes, only because they are playing Europa League in UCL. Look at their draw, so easy. Still, all I hear is excuses. I actually do not think Barca can win the UCL this season. I do think Barca will make the semis, though.
Yeah.
And I think you will get knocked out by Arsenal. Can you beat them? Yes. But I think Arsenal I think they're a little bit more pragmatic. I think Arteta, you know, he's willing to scumbag it, whereas Flick, we ride together, we die together. High line for life. Now, real quick, before we get into the transfers, big up Relic every single time, right? I just want to show you guys the chaos table, right? This is what it's looking like at the current moment.
Warya.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, Warya on
cheeks.
I'm just saying, guys, I expect to be going up the table today considering what just happened.
Yes, Omar, funny enough, for the early predictions, everybody else got red 0 points for Alaves Villarreal. Omar is the only person that said a 1-1 draw.
Let's go.
Oh my
Cook.
Oh, what a way to start the weekend.
Warrior, you're getting left
said
behind, bro.
It's over for me, man. hey, I was going to have that 11 weeks.
Hey,
yeah, Yonis.
Remontada. Hey,
David's been having some thinkers, bro. David's been having some thinkers.
Remontada, bro. I was from 6th to 5th to 4th to 3rd. So who's going to be second?
Wow.
Mind the gap, mate. Mind the gap. 16 points.
Gap, listen.
I'm in the month, bro.
Man, don't worry about it. Don't believe Yonis.
Yeah. Now look, because we weren't able to show this on Monday because of just like everything that we had to talk about. So definitely want to show it before like this weekend's games. Now, real quick, guys. So look, Real Madrid have some transfer news, right? Barcelona have a lot of transfer news. Let's start off with Madrid because it's only one player to like really talk about right now. And that's Camavinga, right? Because according to the reports, Real Madrid, they will consider offers for him in the summer. And I think even though, you know, it's not what people want to hear, I think when you look at the midfield, right, we know that the midfield, it does need shape up, right, in terms of we need to shake it up. Look, Nico Paz is coming back, right, and we probably want to sign a deep-lying holding playmaker as well. You think about Thiago Pitarch, maybe the club are looking at him, saying that his emergence could, you know, kind of makes Camavinga a bit indispensable, and we can get some good money for him. I don't think he'll reach his full potential here. I think the injuries have really been holding him back. I do like Camavinga, and of course, he's not one of the first names that I think needs to go, like Ceballos, Raheem Diaz. These guys should be out before him. But if a good offer comes in, Liverpool, City, Arsenal, United, Bayern, whoever, 60, 70 million, we signed him for what, 35 million. But if we sell him, we better. It can't just be Paz. We better get a holding midfielder. That's my thing. But I understand it. Like, what are you guys saying? And then you'll kind of like open it up. Go ahead.
I'll let Isko go, and then I want to respond because I think we're going to disagree, and then I'm going to dip before the Barca guys do this.
Yeah. So. No problem, Dally. No problem, brother.
Bro, I love Camavinga. Like, I think Real Madrid, will literally rethink their decision after we see him ball out again against Bayern. And if we do go through, he's gonna ball out against PSG. And if we do win the UCL, he's gonna ball out in the UCL final, bro. It happens every season. He's injury prone. He comes back for the UCL knockouts, and he's our best midfielder, one of the best. He does everything right on the pitch when he's actually on the pitch. I know he's injury prone, but he's gonna go to Liverpool. Then suddenly he's not gonna be injury prone, or United, or City, and he's gonna be one of the best midfielders in the world. I wanna keep him, 100%, bro, 100%.
You're not wrong, and he's definitely not.
I love him, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I love Camavinga too.
Oh, he's my favorite player in this team.
Put the jersey on, dude. Just tell me.
This man said I love him, you know.
Bro, he's my favorite
Get a
player in
room.
this team.
Oh my god.
That's how I feel about you, bro.
What?
It's all good. Best midfielder in the world.
Camavinga can have my
Best in
kids.
the world.
Whoa,
No. Go ahead, Dally. Go ahead, Dally.
What I was gonna say, I don't love Camavinga as much as Isco. I mean, I like him a lot, but I mean, you know, Isco, I get it, I guess. The issue with Camavinga, he's had 9 different injuries the past 3 seasons. The guy has missed 56 days, 159 days, and 60 days past 3 seasons.
Unlucky, bro.
Insane. The guy just had a toothache. Matrix got him right now, so we're cooking now, so everything like that, you know. But I'd 100% be willing to sell him. The guy is not available all the time. He's just a liability when it comes to the midfield. If you can sell him, get good money for him. Yes, it's going to be a pain in the ass if he goes to Liverpool, goes to Manchester United, PSG, whatever, City, right? And he's fantastic. But we have to be willing to take that risk, get the money for him. And, I mean, if it works out for him, I'm going to be rooting for Camavinga if he does it. But I want to get the money for him. And I think this is a good opportunity for us to sell him. You're right, though. We have to go and capitalize and get, you know, a controlling midfielder. Unfortunately, I think that's going to be another injury-related player, and that's going to be Rodri. I think we get Rodri this summer, which I'm not a fan of. I'm telling you it's going to happen. Be prepared.
Right now. Oh, I hope you guys do because.
Hold on, wait, real
prepared.
quick. What I want to say, but before like the Barca guys like jump in, I want to say to Isco, you have to think about it, bro. Like Camavinga, yes, he's a very good player, right? We all know his quality. Everybody rates him, right? Like nobody's gonna sit here and say that Camavinga's shit. But at the same time, if everybody's healthy, Camavinga does not start for Real Madrid, bro. Like we have to be very honest here.
Facts.
Like Camavinga is not over. Like Camavinga can't play in the 10, so he's not gonna play over Jude and Arda. He's not a better 8, or he is a good 8. I think he's a better 8 than a DM, but he's not gonna start over Valverde. And then he's not a better 6 than Tchouaméni. Like no, we've seen it multiple times. We've seen Camavinga in the 6. He's too good on the ball to have as a DM. Because like he's one of the best.
That's why we should keep him. That's why we should keep him.
I mean, that's a good quality to have, though.
Time, if somebody has a great,
he's a modern midfielder. That's what Camavinga is. He does everything on the pitch, bro. That's it.
All right. I mean, like I just don't think he's not a better 6 than Tchouaméni. He's better on the ball.
You can think that.
But defensively, he's not better than Tchouaméni.
You can think that. I think that though.
Tchouaméni's a better 6, bro. Come on, bro. That's
I don't care what you say. Okay.
Yeah. Everybody else can like jump in. Like we can open it up.
Okay, so here's the thing, right? I feel like if you guys get a good offer then for him, yes, you should definitely consider it because I think that yes, I think you guys have a very good midfield depth, and there's players in the current team right now who, when everyone's fit, would start over Camavinga. And if you get like an offer of like a 50, 60 million. Right?
Nah, not 50, not 50. 50 is
no.
If it's 50 million,
right? That's not fair. Like the market's way too.
I'm gonna cry, bro. I'm gonna cry.
The market is way too.
What's your number? What's your number?
To get a fair price for Camavinga. 50
million
is
at least 80 million. 80 million.
Well, he's injury prone.
But
he's 65.
65 is my number.
Okay.
65 for Camavinga. Oh my god.
Hold on.
Balde is going for 100, bro.
No, but here's the thing.
That's a good point.
Let's go, bro. Your brother can play only 20 games, bro. What's this glaze?
What has Balde done? What has Balde done? Played for the fucking Brighton.
How old is Balde,
Chilling
though?
with the Seagulls, bro.
How old is Balde?
Here's the point I'm trying
he's
to make
older
is
than
22. Yeah.
I don't think necessarily the price also you got to think about in this situation, right? Because the main reason you guys do want, if you do something like that, also is to leave space in the midfield to get a holding midfielder. So it's not just about the money itself. It's also, the area in the midfield, right? That is good, that we need to replace him, right? If Camavinga is sold. You understand what I mean, right? Because you don't want to be adding more and more midfielders in this current crowd of midfield. You understand? Especially if Nico Pass comes back, right? So I'm like, listen, at the end of the day, I feel like when it comes to Real Madrid, they're gonna sell Camavinga for a profit. Don't get it twisted. They're gonna get a profit, but I think the bigger picture is we're trying to sell him so that we can get another replacement in another position. That's the main idea. You understand what I mean, right? But obviously, yes, get a profit for him. And listen, Camavinga is a great player. Personally, for me, I feel like he's the kind of player that is very useful to a team. If I'm going to be real, right? If I'm just going to keep it 100, I think that he has he has a lot of things that are good purposes for Real Madrid to just easily sell him.
Because my thing is like Omar, if he's
everybody
good with
will
being,
him, by the way.
If he's cool with being a backup,
that's my point. But clearly he is though. He's
okay. No, so if he's cool with just being a rotational player, then of course he's one of the last names that I'm thinking of. But all that I'm saying is if somebody comes in, 70 million, I'm looking at Camavinga like, yo, bro.
70 million.
Okay, so you see that, right?
That's a good price. That's a good price.
No, it's not. It's absolutely ass.
No.
Okay, Isko, hold on.
This guy's lost his mind, bro.
Okay, look.
Warya, shush, man. Shush.
What is the fair price for Camavinga? What's the fair price?
What's this glaze, bro?
What is the fair price in this market for Camavinga?
70 million.
Oh my
70
god.
million is you beat.
I think 150.
I'm trying to look at like
transfer market, bro. Transfer ass
Okay,
market.
so how much would you sell him to like Man United?
No. Let me say this.
To Man United, give me 150 million to Man United.
Isko Hermano,
United.
you have to take his injury record into consideration.
I don't.
Let Warya jump in. Let Warya jump in like real quick.
A lot of people don't understand.
Vinny who loves Vinny or Isko who loves Camavinga. I really don't know.
It's crazy. But
I mean, but at least Vinny would get us like maybe 150 with a fucking year left.
Okay, like that. Yeah,
I mean, for Saudi, I guess.
Yeah,
but
the guy is
Isko,
you have to. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Just what I was saying was, Will, here's the thing, right? I think what Will is saying is actually the right thing. Will is not saying get rid of him in the summer. He's saying if we get the right offer, sell him. But
yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's all
I'm not going to be the first
but
one.
I'm telling you, I don't care.
Bro, I seen James Rodriguez leave this club. Nothing can hurt me anymore.
Bro,
nothing can hurt me.
I want to say this.
By the way, let Warya jump in and Isko react. But like,
you know, injury records, they significantly affect your price, bro. Easily, bro.
Warya, I don't care.
Best ability to have is availability.
Did Olmo ever have an injury? Like legit question. Did Olmo ever have like ACL?
Bro, dude, he has like injuries like every 3 days.
No. But I'm just curious. So real quick, guys. Like, sorry to divert. I'm looking at like the transfers. Olmo went for 55 to you guys.
Yeah.
So like, did he have an injury record? That was when he was 26.
Yeah, he did.
Okay. He had a crazy record.
No, but
like last,
his price was inflated because of the Euros.
Just to tell you guys like prices, Nico Gonzalez went his Man City.
Hold on.
Camavinga is going to fry everybody, bro.
What if France win the World Cup and Camavinga is in the midfield?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying, bro.
World Cup tax will be added. This is why I'm praying that our African king, Brahim Diaz, can score about 2-3 goals. Yes, World Cup tax. Yes.
I mean, Africa already giving a lot.
Guys, I just wanted to add context to the discussion real quick. Joao Neves went from Benfica over to PSG for 65 million. Nico Gonzalez went over to Man City for 60 million last season. When it comes to the midfield this season, I'm pulling it up right now. Florian Wirtz went for 125. Zubamendi went for 70. Xavi Simons went for 65. Eze went for 70.
Simmons, bro.
Reinders went for 55.
These names?
I'm telling you the numbers. So maybe it's like 75 million, but I'd still probably 65.
I'd say 65 million is good. I'd say 65 million.
If you sell him to the Premier League, then yes, because Premier League do have Premier League tax.
They got money. Yeah.
It depends on who you're selling to be honest.
Okay.
Hey, look, here's my thing. 70 to 80 million, bro. Isko, Camavinga, you might have to hold that, bro.
Yeah.
I'm saying if there is an offer for 80, I'm selling him too because I want to. I want him to have a good career. That's why.
The thing with Camavinga is that the thing is that Isko, he's not like
big up Dali.
Big up Dali.
Big up, boys. Smash the likes, guys. Big up.
All right, yeah. Like Yonis, last comment. Then we do next 5-10 minutes on Barca. Then we have to wrap.
No. I was about to say real quick, right? That Camavinga, he's never broke in to be a definitive starter at Real Madrid. Like, let's just be objective. Like, the injuries might have stopped him. There's been multiple managers now, and he's not a starter for Real Madrid, right? And also, this is a thing with Camavinga that he might have went to the wrong team. I think you can't say that because he's one of the UCLs. But his profile, his profile doesn't really fit at Madrid because he's not a 6. Tchouameni's like a pure 6, so that's why Tchouameni, it's easy to start him. Camavinga's not a 10, and I guess he that do it all 8.
He's an 8.
You guys have Jude and Fede Valverde, so like this is why he's not really needed at Real Madrid. I agree he's a good player, but I don't know if I was Real Madrid though, Carnage. I wouldn't sell him. Like I wouldn't sell him unless the offer is really good. Like,
no, and he's so versatile, bro. He's so versatile. Oh my God.
But that's what we're all saying, though. Like nobody's saying that they want Camavinga out. I'm just saying if the right price comes in, Camavinga. Thank you very much, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Let's see after this Champions League campaign, okay?
In Manchester.
Let's see.
Well,
Man United are a big club. Man United are a big club, bro.
How come Camavinga
go have fun
is
at
not a
Manchester.
starter? How come Camavinga is not a starter?
Well,
like
he was in 23-24. He was.
No, he wasn't.
Okay, but for majority,
I mean,
he
got
was
injured, no?
rotating with. Bro, he was 60% of the games he started.
Bro, Camavinga in 23-24?
4-1-2-1-2.
Was he not playing left back?
Yeah, he was not starting.
He was playing left back, bro. No?
He was playing everywhere, to be fair, Will. Remember,
No,
he was playing everywhere.
No, what I'm saying is, in that midfield, he was not starting. They
No, but he was playing. That's my point.
Camavinga,
He's so versatile.
Valverde right mid, and then Jude was in the 10. What are we talking about?
But he was playing. He was playing those games.
Here's the thing about Camavinga.
Yeah, well, yeah, because he's a rotational player. He can get minutes.
That's exactly my point. That's exactly my point.
No, but you
And
said he was starting.
when Camavinga comes off the bench in the UCL, there is no better player I would rather have. Off the
I'm
bench
like,
than
yo, this is what I would do, Carnage. I would keep Camavinga and I would sell Jude because you get
yeah, mute him. Yeah, mute him. Yeah, that's too much. That's just he can go to
he had to drop the Jude.
He had to drop. Yeah, he had to destroy it, bro. Honestly.
You know what, bro?
Yeah, you know,
Because of that,
Yonis, I can't defend you for that. You were weak walk. Like,
Sell him, you know. Sell him, bro.
I don't even know what to
But I don't think
He can't keep getting away with it.
I go like,
Yo,
one day, bro,
that's a good clip, by the way.
You will pay for your crimes.
Can
You
I
will
explain
pay for your crimes, bro.
Don't
worry.
explain nothing about Jude. No.
Hold on, wait, can we go to Barca, please?
Yeah, go to Barca, bro. Yonis,
Yeah,
you are
like,
a genuine
we
fan,
live,
bro.
like, bro, we have to rap like soon. guys.
Put
Come on,
Yonis
come
to
on.
jail, bro.
All right. So now Barca, right?
You need to
I'm
be
not
in
even
the
giving
jail
my.
cell, Will, you gotta add the jail cell, man. Stop.
Yeah, you do, bro.
Bro,
For that shit, you gotta do it.
I'm gonna
bro.
talk to Staffy first. You know what I'm saying? I don't want niggas crying
Yonis,
like if
you're
I
gonna be in there for a while,
use
man.
a
I'm telling you,
concept. I don't want people crying if
No,
I
no,
just.
no, I'm not trying to be in that thing. Flip that.
You know
Yeah,
what
we
I'm
need
saying?
those
Like, I
headshots
don't
from
need.
Yonis, bro.
Oh yeah,
But
what
I'll
you
just
just said
leave,
now would have
fine.
landed you in jail.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
telling
Like
you,
I don't need people upset if I just take a concept. So I'm gonna talk to Staffy because we have to implement some kind of cell system or just something, bro.
Call a shame. Call a shame or
You
something.
gotta get shamed,
Bro,
bro.
I could give you guys my
And
reasoning.
in the
but
cell,
fair enough.
I might have a fucking picture of Diddy, so that when you in there, that's who you next.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I have to do something like that, bro.
Whoa.
But
Okay,
but now,
mad.
guys, look. Five or 10 more minutes. Let's talk about Barca. I don't have any opinions. But just to kind of present it, right? Balde, same thing like what we heard with Camavinga. Not untouchable. Could possibly be sold. Deco said he's a bum. Got to get out of here, right? I'm seeing the new Delhi Romano. He said that Bastoni is being linked. So look, that's big right there.
That's gotta
And
be
then
New
I know you
Delhi
guys are
Romano.
also
big
in the
respect to
market.
Rashad Rahman, bro.
Yeah, big
I
up,
know that
big
you
up.
guys
bro.
are also in the market, right? Hey, look, big up to Rodrigo's cousin. But I know that you guys are also in the market for a number 9.
Yes.
Yeah.
Barca guys, just 5-10 minutes. Let Cule podcast start, and then
Okay.
wherever it goes, I have my timer on. 10 minutes max. Then we got to go to Warrior's stream because he's gonna cook with his match preview.
Okay,
So,
I'm just gonna give like a quick, my quick opinion. Balde, do not sell unless a massive offer comes. I'm looking at 70, 80 million. I think Balde is a good player, fits Hansi Flick's system. I send you this. Oh my god. Number 9, I don't think it's feasible to sign a striker under 100 million. That Barcelona do want Julian and Haaland. And so
No, but
looking
we
at our
just-
options, most likely going to be Bastoni. Bastoni, world-class center back. I give the green light.
But Cule Podcast, don't you think we can sign Osimhen? Like, I don't think he's over 100 million. There's no way Galatasaray is.
I think he's a quality player. I think he would fit Hansi Flick's system. And my number one choice would be a Harry Kane. I think that'd be very reminiscent to that move from Lewandowski from Bayern to Barcelona. But I don't think it's possible. Osimhen, we haven't heard anything in regards to that. I don't see any news linking him to Barcelona. If he's not on Barcelona's radar, if Barcelona only want Julian and Haaland, then you have to, it's not going to happen.
Just want to state real quick, Warya, Galatasaray signed him for 75 million just last season. Yeah. So they're going to probably want like 100. Then you also have to, his salary, he's on like 400K a week. You think the Nigerian is going to take a pay cut? Are you mad?
Lewandowski's like earning the same.
Osimhen is not taking, I know, but the 100 million and the fee. Like for his salary, so I just want to call it. Like this, though, but Osimhen would cook at Barca, by the way. Osimhen would be a much better signing than Julian Alvarez. Just saying. Osimhen would cook at Barca. He would fucking cook.
Is Osimhen a World Cup winner? Is he a is he a treble winner? I don't know. Has Osimhen performed in a World Cup? Hey, what's it called? Osimhen in the international stage is a fraud. Julian, he shows up. That's all I'm saying. I don't care. AFCON, performing in the AFCON. What are you talking about? If you're Africa's best striker, performing in AFCON, what was that stinker you dropped?
Bro, he's just performed. Did you see now bagging goals?
No. I'm not talking about this past year. And the past season, he's been a fraud. He's been an absolute fraud. Win a trophy.
Hold on.
Before that, he was fraud. I agree.
You would rather have Julian Alvarez
Argentina back
than Victor Osimhen?
Yes.
Well, can I please?
He would be so much more money, bro.
I know we only got 10 minutes. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna say, bro, when it comes to
this guy just.
All right, now fair enough. Just keep
listen,
the timer's running. The timer 5 more minutes.
Yeah. So I just want to say, guys.
Bro, when it comes to Balde, for the right price, Hermano, you could leave. I'm gonna be honest, bro. This guy, if we've been saying, I love Balde, by the way. One of my favorite players. But brother, every single year he doesn't improve his crossing. I don't know if he's gonna get better. I think he is what he is, right? And if it's an offer of 70 million to 80 million, we gotta consider it, bro.
70, 80 million for Balde.
Bro, please, man.
He's young. He's 21, right?
Put Balde in the
He's 22.
bag, bro. Balde's 30 million.
Hold on. Balde is like,
come on.
Spending 70 million on flipping Alejandro Balde.
Okay, bro.
Balde, who?
Let's be realistic. Who is going?
Where is he going? Where is he going, bro?
Hold on.
Man, he had 70 million for
hold on. Before the season
and they want to sell Camavinga for 55, bro. Like,
okay, wait.
This is my problem, bro.
Bro. Can I at least?
Manchester United want him though.
Bro,
Manchester United brokies, bro.
Isco, Alejandro Balde, before the season started, he was top 3 left back in the world?
Yeah,
top 5.
As well. Look at them now, bro. Look at him, bro.
My point is, he's still
Dumb and Dumber, bro.
Bro, he's still a top 5 left back talent in the world, bro.
How is he valued at 60 million? Yo, this La Masia PR is demonic.
Yeah, honestly.
This La Masia PR is demonic, bro.
Yeah, and he's left-footed as well, bro.
It's the age,
bro. He's young though, bro. You need to remember this
is
22.
No, I don't care, bro.
What's his transfer market?
60 million, bro.
60 mil, that's
this is mad. This is mad.
Look, guys.
This is mad.
He's more. You guys thought,
bro. Ignore the haters. Jonas, continue.
No. So okay,
keep feeding yourself delusion. That's all.
Brother, this is just recency bias, bro. Like Balde.
No. It's not.
Nah, to be fair, I did rate Balde entering.
Bro.
70 million. Wow.
Bro, I'm gonna be.
Go ahead, Omar. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
Look.
Try him, bro.
Here's the thing, man. Like, I'm not sitting here saying the Balde is terrible. It's a terrible player. I am not saying that. I think he's a well-capable player. But, bro, we need to calm the hell down, man. I swear to God, man. I feel like sometimes whenever we have players come out of our academy, like, you know that meme of, like, academy player, La Masia Academy. Oh, he's the best thing since that. But respectfully, bro, not every player that comes out of our academy is world-class. Some of them are good. They're great. They're good players, and they're players that do well for the team. And that's what Balde is. Listen the thing, man. I've seen some of the best left backs play for this club, man. I've seen Jordi Alba play for this club. I've seen Abidal play for this club. I've seen great world class.
Balde is better than Albedal, by the way.
Here's the thing with Balde, right? Could he reach that potential? Yes, he has the potential, of course. But here's the thing, man. Right now, we're talking about big 25, 26 this year, right? No club, bro, is spending 70 million on Balde right now. Let's be realistic.
Yeah, it's very
nobody is paying that for him right now, right? The highest
United
might,
bro.
what they put in the transfer mark, 60 million. I'm sure Barcelona would probably price him at that. You understand what I mean? Because of his age, of his potential, yes, they might do that. But let's be real here. There's players like Marco Correa, who I think is better right now. Right now. You understand what I mean, right? Players like Grimaldo. I think Grimaldo is a very underrated player. I think that he is a player who I've been saying for a long time.
In a back four, no.
People don't watch him enough. I watch Bundesliga, bro.
No, but he plays in a 3-back.
The kind of profile of fullback that he is.
Like
he likes to go forward, and he's actually good at defending. Defending, bro. You understand what I mean? He can do both, right?
I don't think he's better than Balde at defending.
What? No, he's not. He's
They play a different system. They play a different system, Omar. Like,
Omar,
if Balde played in a 3-back in Bundesliga, he would be top.
Omar, Balde is like perfect for Hansi Flick's system.
Look, but
No, he's
here's
not.
the thing.
No, he's not.
You know what the problem is?
He's
I'm gonna be
not.
very honest with you guys, right? I've watched both of our fullbacks this season, and Warya, you know this, and so do you, Yonis. I've said that we need to replace both of our fullbacks. That's the reason I've been mentioning both fullbacks. It's because at the end of the day, yes, Koundé has been the one to get most of the spotlight for his mistakes, but because
He's a center
of the
back.
spotlight that is on Koundé, everyone has just ignored that Balde has not been having a good season either. But I've been seeing it, bro. He's not been great.
Koundé's
He's not been as bad as
I ain't gonna lie to
Koundé.
you.
He's not been as bad as Koundé. I think the Atletico game is probably the worst game we've seen from Balde, where we really saw how bad he was, right?
Yeah.
But Koundé has had this guy, but Balde has had bad games, but it's been masked because of how bad Koundé is on the other side.
Yo, an English speaking Atletico.
Go scoring mistakes that is costing.
They
us.
exist.
You understand what I mean? And look, at the end of the day, Will, I know I want to finish up very quickly so I can pass it.
Guys, see you guys soon, man.
When
Big up Warya.
when it comes to this whole striker thing, right? I'm sorry, man. Look, when it comes to the striker thing, made a video this morning. I don't know if you guys saw it. I made a video on Alvarez and Harry Kane. Here's the thing with Alvarez. I was one of the people that believed in the Alvarez hype. I thought that yes, he's the player, long term the Barca should go and sign, right? He's at the right age, 26 years old, right? He can build, he can grow with this team, right? And so profile wise, it's the one that makes sense. But I'm gonna be very real, man. This season, bro, I have seen a different side of Alvarez, which worries me about this dude. Because let's be real here. If we want to go sell Alvarez, you think Atletico Madrid are gonna sell him for cheap? Last time the striker they sold him for 120, bro.
Yeah,
and
he costs more than Osimhen, by the way.
I'm just saying
more
that.
than Osimhen.
I'm just
Well, I
saying.
mean, you guys are having two different discussions. If you're talking about price, and neither Julian or Haaland are feasible. It's either are you talking quality of player, or are you talking about like is he a realistic target?
Osimhen is a better striker than Julian Alvarez. Julian Alvarez is not a true number 9. He's a secondary striker. Like this is why they play 2 up top.
And
like
he
can't be like the lone 9. He can't.
No, but and here's the thing, Elias. Here's the thing. What
we got a minute left, bro.
What they've said is that Barcelona don't intend to spend more than 100 million on a striker. So clearly that then rules us out from getting Alvarez or Haaland now, right? So if that's the case now, let's be realistic. Who are the players that we can go and get? Harry Kane has a 60 million buyout clause right now in his contract. You understand what I mean, right? He has a 60 million buyout clause. You have a player like Osimhen who, yes, I know they're going to ask for a lot of money because they spend a lot of money on him. But here's the thing with Osimhen, and here's the thing about Osimhen, right? It depends on how ambitious he is as a footballer. You understand what I mean? Because Barcelona are not paying 400. They're not paying this 400 grand on him, bro. They're not. We're not going to pay it, right? And we're not going to pay over 100 for him. So
last point, Omar. Last point.
Yeah, so if he's ambitious, he's going to have to lower his wages by a lot if he wants to join a big club like Barca. So,
it's true. I think he should. But hopefully
he's not gonna do
he
that,
does
bro.
not. Hopefully he does not. Hey, look, we know how these Nigerians are, bro. If you think he's giving up a bag after one season, bro,
he ain't, bro.
Man.
He's not.
Come on, bro. Somebody got to pay for that jollof. Come on, bro. Stop it. The fufu and all that. Yeah, Yonis know what I'm talking about. Come on, bro. But now look, guys, look. Big up everybody that's watching, man. I appreciate every single one of you, right? Make sure you guys are subscribed to everybody that was up here. All the links are right at the top of the description. Takes you 2 seconds, okay? Watch-alongs are going to be happening this weekend from everybody. Hate-alongs, reactions, all that, okay? Yonis, take them shades off, bro. We are going to redirect you over to Warya. He's doing a match preview for your match against Sevilla, right? Let's not forget last time they played you, you held 4. Hopefully we see more of the same this weekend. Guys, smash that like button on your way out and let Warya know Carnage Raid. Let me make sure that it is put in, though, so he gets it. And it's there. All right, perfect. In a bit, people. Peace.
Hala Madrid.
Perfect.
Hala Madrid.
Perfect.
Hala Madrid.
Perfect.
Hala Madrid. 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 Hala Madrid.